It's no secret that there's so much BS advice out there on YouTube. That's actually almost laughable. Like, I was watching this video on discipline the other day, and this guy he says that the first step, the most important step to being more disciplined is semen retention. And I was laughing my ass off. Like, a lot of these people who are giving advice, they're not even credible themselves. What I'm gonna do in this video is share 21 lessons I learned from a millionaire so that you don't have to go out and seek BS advice on YouTube on how semen retention is a key to being disciplined. If you're someone who's subscribed to my channel, I'm assuming you want to be a lot more successful in your career or your business. You want to be a lot more confident in your social life, and you want to be a lot more attractive as a person in general, and pretty much just max out every single area of your life. If that's the case, then these 21 lessons are going to be life-changing for you. Oh, and by the way, if you're not subscribed already and you don't know who I am, my name is Saqib, and I am a 22-year-old university student who is on a mission to retire his parents and in that process become the most successful, confident, and attractive version of himself. So if you want to follow my journey and watch me retire my parents, scroll down and click on the subscribe button. With that being said, here are 21 lessons I learned from a millionaire who goes by the name of Andy Elliott. So shout out to him. Lesson number 1, kick your own ass every single day. No one will make it their life's mission to make sure you're actually doing the work. You have to get up every single day and keep yourself accountable. You have to make sure you are consistently leaning into adversity and hardship. You have to make sure that you're doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Because no one else is going to do that for you. No one else is going to make it their life's mission to make sure you are doing the work. You have to do it yourself. So that's lesson number 1, kick your own ass every single day. Lesson number 2, and this is one of my favorite lessons. Never stop being broke and keep playing the game like you still have a chip on your shoulders. It pretty much means that if you keep playing the game like you still have a chip on your shoulder, if you keep playing the game like you're still broke, even when you make it, no one's going to be able to beat you. Because most people lose because they get complacent. So if you keep playing the game like you still have a chip on your shoulder, if you keep playing the game like you're still broke, no one is going to beat you. Lesson number 3, get control of your own thoughts. You see, your thoughts create your beliefs create your actions create your results, and your results create your future. So it all starts from your thoughts. Make sure they are positive and empowering. Make sure the thoughts that you're getting every single day, they're not bringing you down, because that's the world's job. The world and like everyone else out there, they will try to bring you down. So get control of your thoughts. That's lesson number 3. Lesson 4 is the number 1 goal is making sure you never change back, even though you would want to every single day. When you're on the path to becoming a better version of yourself, when you're on the path to becoming more successful, more confident, more attractive, whatever, you're going to want to change back to your old self every single day. And when you do, that's how you lose. So the number 1 goal is to never change back into our older, weaker self. Lesson 5, and again, this is also one of my favorite ones. You are a walking billboard. Your physical fitness is key. How you carry yourself matters. If someone is physically capable, if someone looks like they work out, if someone looks like they take care of their body, that is someone that people are going to instantly respect, because people know that he put work into that. He put work into himself. Whereas if someone's overweight or if someone is very skinny, then everyone else can tell that that person does not respect themselves a lot, and that person does not put a lot of work into their body. So you are a walking billboard. How you carry yourself matters. Lesson number 6, moral authority. Look like you're doing all the stuff that you keep telling other people to do. This is especially crucial for me because here I am telling you to do this, telling you to do that, telling you to do a bunch of stuff. And I have to make sure every single day that I'm doing all of those stuff as well. Like, have you ever met one of those people where they were giving you advice, but you could just feel that they were about it. Like, you could look into their eyes, or you could just tell from the way they were speaking that they were about it, that they were that guy, they were that person. They were doing all the stuff that they were telling you to do. Yeah, be that guy. Be the type of person who actually does what he's preaching. In other words, be the example and lead from the front. Number 7 is mastering communication. This is the one skill that if you master, you can make as much money as you want. You can make as many friends as you want. You can be as social as you want. You can be as popular as you want. You can be as influential as you want. Because this one skill of communication, like it or not, this is something you're going to use every single day. You're going to be dealing with people every single day, whether you like it or not. So mastering this one skill, mastering communication, will make sure that you are making as much money as you want. You can make as many friends as you want. You can pretty much get everything you want in life. Lesson 8. Don't let anyone know your business better than you. Learn everything about your business, your market, your customers, everything that there is to know about your business. Make sure that no one else, dead or alive, knows it better than you. Lesson 9 is work harder on yourself than you do at your job. When you work harder on yourself, when you're focusing on making yourself the best version of yourself, that is the only person, that is the only guy, that is the only girl. That person is the one who can produce the best work in his business or his job or his career, whatever. So always focus on making sure that you're working harder on yourself than at your job. Lesson 10. Assess yourself every single day and focus on mastery. One thing I used to do a few weeks ago, and for whatever reason I stopped, I really don't know why, but I used to write down 1, 2, or 3 things that I didn't really do all that well that day. And I also used to write down how I can do those things better the next day. This way, every single day I was making 1% improvement or like a very small improvement. And as a result, I was focusing on mastery. So like in a matter of weeks or months, I was getting so much better because I was assessing myself every single day and focusing on mastery. So you do that too. Assess yourself, figure out where you can get better, figure out what you're doing wrong. Assess yourself and make sure you are focusing on mastery. Make sure you are focusing on how you can get better every single day. Lesson number 11, and we're halfway there. But you have to be, oh, by the way, I have my notes right here. But yeah, you have to be a leader before you can sell, because people only buy from other people that they want to be like. So if you plan on running a business, or if you already have a business, you already know that in order for you to sell, you have to be the authority. Like other people, your clients or your customers, they are going to have to see you as the authority, someone that they want to be like, or someone that has the solutions to all of their problems. So you have to be a leader if you want to sell, because people only buy from other people that they want to be like, or people that have authority. Number 12, and again, this is also one of my favorite ones, but care about your customers more than they care about themselves. That is how you'll get their business. If you make your business money focused, you're not gonna get any customers. If you make your business customer focused, you'll get both customers and money. If you care more about your customers than they do themselves, that is how you're going to get their business. That is how they're going to start paying you. That is how they're going to start giving you all the sales that you want. Lesson number 13 is the quality of your life depends on your leadership. If you can be a good leader to yourself, you are going to have an excellent life. But if you can't even listen to yourself, if you're at the mercy of your own thoughts, if you can't even be a leader to yourself, you're always going to be a victim to your vices. You're not going to get the work done. You're not going to go work out. You're not going to take care of yourself. And if that's the case, if you're not a good leader to yourself, the quality of your life will go down. All right, number 14. If you want to be a leader for the world, you can't be one-dimensional. You see, a lot of the people that I see, a lot of the leaders, they're either very good at business, they're either very fit, or they're either very social, or they're pretty much good at one aspect of life, or maybe 1 or 2 aspects of life. If you want to be a good leader, you can't be one-dimensional. You have to be good at business, and you have to be good with your family, and you have to be in great shape, and you have to be religious, and you have to make sure everything else is in line. If you want to be a great leader, you can't be one-dimensional. You can't only really be good at one thing. You have to be good at every single thing, or at least all the things that matter, like your fitness and your work and your relationships and your faith, and like pretty much all of the things that matter. Lesson number 15 is learning new vocabulary. I'll be the first one to raise my hand and admit that this is also one of my biggest struggles. I have to learn new vocabulary. I have to get better at speaking. I have to make sure I have more words in my dictionary. I have more words in my arsenal. Because this goes back to one of the previous tips of mastering communication. If you and I can master communication, if we can become an articulate speaker, if we can become an influential speaker, if we can master communication and learn new vocabulary as a result, there's nothing we can't do. So we gotta learn new vocabulary, and I'm gonna start doing this myself as well, because there is no other way around it. Number 16 is you will never out-earn your own self-esteem. If you view yourself as the type of person who can make a lot of money, you are going to make a lot of money. If you view yourself as someone who doesn't make a lot of money, someone who's lazy, someone who is complacent, that is exactly what is going to happen. You will never out-earn your own self-esteem. 17. Write the check to get the speed. Pay whatever it takes when it comes to books or courses or seminars or mentorships. Pay whatever it takes. Spend as much money as you need to in order to earn time back. What do I mean by that? Let me give you an example. If someone has been doing something for 10 years, let's say someone has been doing sales for 10 years, and I'm just a beginner. If I can pay them $5,000 and get all 10 years of their experience within like a year or something, that's going to save me 9 years of time for only $5,000. So I wrote the check to get the speed. I wrote the check to save my time because money will come back. My time won't. And those 10 years of knowledge, 10 years of experience that I'm getting by only paying $5,000, that is well worth it. I'm not having to spend 10 years and trial and error it out myself. I can just pay someone $5,000. I can just write the check to get the speed. That's lesson number 17 for you. Lesson 18 is your greatest responsibility in life is to control your own thoughts. We already covered something similar like a few points ago, so I'm not going to touch too much on this, but again, like I told you before, your thoughts create your beliefs create your actions create your results, and your results create your future. So your greatest responsibility in life is to take control and make sure you stay in control of your own thoughts. Number 19, be the customer you would want for your own product. If you have a business or if you plan on starting a business, think about your ideal customer. Now become that customer for someone else's business. If you would want someone to spend a lot of money with you and your business, be willing to spend a lot of money with someone else's business. Become your ideal customer. And with that being said, we got number 20 and we have 2 more left. So number 20 is next time you're about to do something, ask yourself, if I do this, will I respect myself more? If the answer is no, don't do it. If the answer is yes, go ahead and do it. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory. So make an audit of your day and ask yourself, if I do this, will I respect myself? Answer is yes, do it. Answer is no, don't do it. Lesson number 21, and this is the last one. But in sales, all you're doing is helping people help themselves. Contrary to popular belief, you are not sleazy. You are not a snake oil salesman, unless you're obviously selling something that the customer or the client doesn't need. I don't know if this is going to really click for you, but it did for me, so I made a note of it and I'm sharing it with you in hopes that it's going to do the same for you as well. So if you have a business or you're planning on starting a business, I hope this last tip or maybe all of these 21 tips were helpful for you. But with that being said, these are 21 lessons I learned from a millionaire who is running an 8-figure company, soon to be 9. So yeah, I hope that was valuable for you. If that was, can you do me a favor? If you're someone who is ambitious, someone who has goals, and someone who wants to be more successful, attractive, and confident, can you click on the subscribe button? Because I'm trying to grow this channel to 10K subs before the end of the year, and it would really help me out. Now, obviously, if you're someone who doesn't have goals, someone who is not ambitious, this might not be the YouTube channel for you, so it would be best not to subscribe. But if you are, then again, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one.